Nadia has been in touch on 84850 with regard to the interview that we did earlier about ME and long COVID. She's put, Natasha, why call ME or long COVID, which leaves out CFS, that's chronic fatigue syndrome, which my poor daughter has struggled with since being a young teenager and was therefore unable to attend high school and was under a hospital in Liverpool. So the reason that I didn't use that word, Nadia, is a couple of weeks ago we did a whole hour on ME and the lack of provision for people with that condition and also with long COVID, and the historic and to a degree still existing tendency to prescribe people the wrong treatment or to, in some instances, think that it's a mental illness when it's a physical condition. And I have never had such a huge response to any hour that I've done. I've been on air here at LBC now for 4 years, almost exactly 4 years, because I started in October 2020. And of all of the hours of broadcasting that I've done sat behind this microphone, by far I got the biggest response to that hour of broadcasting. And that's not because of anything extraordinary I did. It's testament to the quality of the calls that we got with people sharing their story of what it's actually like to have ME and some of the treatments and experiences that they had had. And I must have got about 100 messages on social media. I got about 30 emails from various people. And some of the emails that I've got said to me that you should never use the term chronic fatigue syndrome. And so I stopped using it based on that piece of advice. And in my head, and I could be completely wrong, chronic fatigue syndrome was a misnomer for ME. Now, I could be completely wrong about that, and they could be two completely separate conditions. I'm on a kind of learning journey with all of this because I understand that there's a big story here and there's an investigation that needs to happen, and I'm trying to advocate as best I can and platform it as best I can, but I'm not getting everything right. So if I have got that wrong, then do please, Nadia, feel free to get in touch with me via my socials. If you're on social media, I'm on Instagram. And let me know the nomenclature that I should be using in relation to this issue, because I do want to get it right, but I'm coming from a place of relative ignorance in terms of trying to discuss the issue.